Hello everyone and welcome to my brand new series. As you can guess, we're going to be playing some Minecraft from the scene behind me. Everybody knows Minecraft, I'm sure by now. And this will be my very first YouTube series. And I wanted to do a Minecraft series because I really love this game. I've been playing it for years, played with friends, played on my own, and done about everything there is to do in the game. But I saw this map a few weeks back and really liked it. It's called Skytrade. You can get it in the Microsoft Store. And the object, of course, is a skyblock map. You start out on this little island. You get one tree. You get a very limited resources, and you try to work your way out to these different islands. And when you get there, you can see there's villagers that you can trade with. So for this series, I want to accomplish a few things. First and foremost, the object of this is to finally get to the Nether, get to the end, and defeat the Ender Dragon, which is what we will eventually get to. But the other thing I want to see is how far can you actually take this world. You're going to have very limited resources. Of course, there's nothing down below. So you have level 53 that we're on. So you have up and down to build. You can build out, obviously, as far as you want. So we're going to see what we can accomplish with very limited resources on this skyblock world. So what I like to do on these skyblock worlds is, first of all, I like to dig down in here and get some of these resources out and make this center island just a little bit bigger. As you know, when you chop the tree down there, it's going to drop saplings. You may not know, maybe you've never played Minecraft before and you're seeing this video and you're thinking about playing Minecraft, and I would suggest go ahead and play the way you want to play. Minecraft, of course, is a great sandbox type open world game. Very creative for building play styles. You can get very imaginative mini games, play with friends, which is more fun than playing by yourself in my opinion. But you can play by yourself, have your own world, play multiplayer. You can start your own realm and host other people to come in and build in your world. Uh, it's completely up to you how you want to play the game. That was one of the great things that I found out about the game when I first started playing it, was there's so many different ways to do it. Um, I'm not a very good builder, as you'll see throughout these series, but I really do enjoy the game still. I mean, I try my best. I do what I can. Um, I'm more of a resource gatherer kind of player. I like going into other worlds and helping people get resources and get the world started up. And right now I'm helping one of my friends. He's getting a brand new server going on a realm, and he's going to use it as a recruitment style world. And I'm sure we'll be featuring that on the channel down the road, just a little bit later on when we get into this. And he will be inviting people in to check out their build style, check out what kind of player they are, if they're an everyday player, they're every now and again player. And once you prove yourself in this recruitment world, you can move yourself up to his main realm, which is incredible. I'll do a shot of that later on in the video. I'll go into the main spawn area and get just a little shot of it. So if you are new Minecraft, you can kind of see what's possible within Minecraft. And we all know there's two ways to play. You can play in survival mode, where you have to gather all your resources and build from what you gather and expand out, or creative mode, where you get access to everything in the game automatically. And I generally always play survival, and the world that I'll show you later on is also a survival world. Um, Most people don't believe that because of what's been accomplished in there, but it is a pure survival world. You can still get achievements on the world and everything. So we've gotten down here. I want to take this dirt. We've got 59 blocks. I want to make this just a little bit bigger. We're going to stay on the same level that we started on here. If I can get back up here. Alright, there we go. Like I said, I want to make this island just a little bit bigger, so when we start dropping saplings, we don't lose any over the side. And we can grow more trees. We'll get this done here. And as we're going through the series, if you guys have any questions or want to see me do something particular in the game, or have suggestions about the video quality, the audio quality, this is, like I say, this is my first ever YouTube series, and I'm brand new to recording videos and editing videos and how to set up, where's the best quality possible. from a video and audio standpoint. And I'm sure as we go along, I'll learn more and things will get better. Maybe I'll need to upgrade my PC and maybe my capture device and different things. But any suggestions that you have, if you'll leave in the comments to the videos or just leave it on the page itself, I would appreciate it. And there we go. We ran out of dirt, so I can't completely close on the island. But let's go ahead and take this tree down and see what we get as far as saplings. It's getting nighttime. Hopefully we don't get a mob spawn in and kill us right off the bat because we have everything in our inventory. Come on. And there we go. Now let's see. We can get some logs going. We'll get us a crafting bench. And that should do that. Let's put the crafting bench. Where are we at? We're going to put our crafting bench right here so we remember where the original tree was on the island. Let's get us a pickaxe going here. And we'll work our way back down here and we can get a little bit of this cobble going to help us along. And one of the last updates, when you go into what's going on, as you know, if you crouched and you were using your left trigger on something, you would stay in the crouch, the chat mode and different things, and there was actually a AFK fishing. Mojang has worked tirelessly over the last few updates to make it so AFK fishing is no longer possible. Someone out there will probably find a way before it's over with. There's always people that find ways to break this game from the way that it was intended to be played. We'll see. But you guys will see me die many times, I'm sure, because I will come out of crouch mode when I go into my inventory or go into a chest, and I'm sure I'll fall over the side. So hopefully that will be entertaining. And hopefully it doesn't happen while I have an inventory full of resources, because as we know, the resources are going to be very, very limited on this world. And that should do it for the cobble. Let's get this one right here. Alright, well, let's get back up to this level. And no saplings. Where are my saplings? Let's fill in these holes. Go ahead and use some of this cobble to fill in so we can catch the saplings. And that will just about do it. Now, we just need some saplings to drop. Anybody? Bueller? 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 No saplings. Well, let's see if we can knock a few leaves out. Maybe go ahead and get a sapling. Nope. Come on, you gotta give us a sapling. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sapling. Thank you, Mr. Sapling. Now, while we're waiting on that to grow again, let's go ahead and make us some half slabs. And we will begin working our way over to the closest island here. This should be right in the middle. This was another good feature they added for us console users, because I am playing on the Xbox One, is the ability to creep along and place a block in front of you. Before, we all know you had to do this over the edge thing, and there was always the lag where you'd place the block and it wouldn't actually place, and of course you'd fall to your death. Let's see. So this first guy you sell wood to. So you give him wooden planks and he will give you cobblestone. And at 1 to 2, that's pretty good. Let's see what else he trades. Oh, that's it. This guy, let's see, buy farm supplies. So we can trade cobble for bone meal, cobble for dirt, so that's good, cobble for sapling. So even if we hadn't got a sapling, we could have bought a sapling from him. But what we want to do, let's trade about, let's do 10. Let's do 10. Let's go ahead and get 10 bone meal and see if we can go ahead and get this sapling to grow. I can already see that we're going to need wood to trade for cobble. We can use cobble as a building material to make bridges out to these other islands. Or we can take cobble and get more dirt, more saplings. We can increase our tree production to get more wood. So it will be an ever-going scenario of just trading up, stockpiling resources. Of course, eventually we'll have to protect these guys. I'm sure there's going to be mobs that will spawn in the world, and assume either kill the villagers or turn them into zombies, which would probably make it so we couldn't trade with them. So a priority will be getting those guys protected. Let's get a little torch action going on already. Maybe that will keep mobs from spawning in. There, we'll go ahead and put some torches out here with these guys. One there. Maybe that'll keep the mobs away until we can get those guys better protected. And there we go. So, we know we can get bone meal to grow trees, to get more wood planks to trade for cobble that we can trade for more bone meal. So that cycle, we'll continue doing that for a while. And what I like to do is I'll cut back and forth so you guys don't have to sit and watch me just knock down trees and build and place blocks. And hopefully the video will turn out to where it's more entertaining than not more entertaining, because the object here is to do videos for you guys to show you what I like to play, which is mainly Minecraft. Down the road, eventually we may get into some different games, but for now I'm going to concentrate on Minecraft. But I want to show you guys different maps, different ways to play, different things that I like working on, either by myself or with the group of people that I play with. There's a really good group of guys out there. They're great builders, guys that know redstone, and we're trying to put a group together to where we all do these YouTube videos and come together as a group and start our own world. And you can watch us build this world from scratch and get some of your own ideas for your maps, your worlds, and play with your friends like that, or whoever you play with, if it's your family or friends or just people you randomly meet throughout playing online with other folks in multiplayer games. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it, but hopefully these will be entertaining, informative. I will get into some redstone tutorials later on down the road, things that I like to do as far as furnace arrays and automatic farms and different little things that I've learned over the years. But for now, I'm going to build up some resources. I'm going to change all this cobble for dirt, make this just a little bit bigger. And what I want to try to accomplish for this episode is to get these guys protected, expand our starter island, and get a little small space where we can get some trees going, get more lumber going. I apologize for that in the background if you heard that. That was an alarm going off on my phone. But so for now, we will be back. Selfie. We'll be back shortly and see how far we can get here. Okay, so we've been going for a while, and while I was going, I decided to go back and do a layer of cobble underneath the layer that we're going to be building on. I was thinking that if we do have creepers that spawn in and they blow up, they would blow up this block, and of course we would fall directly through into nothingness if we're not over one of these little islands. So I thought it would be a good idea to go back and add in this extra layer of cobble underneath. So that'll give us a buffer layer or a creeper protection layer versus the layer that we're actually going to build on. That way, if we do have an explosion occur, we won't fall to our deaths immediately, which I think will be a good thing. So we're going to keep building this, and we will be back shortly when we get the island a little bit bigger. So we're going to bring the dirt over to this island. We're going to figure out how to protect these villagers so we can still walk up and trade with them. We do have several saplings now. I think we have 12. So we have 12 saplings, an apple. We're working on resources. So we're moving along pretty good. So it didn't take long to get started. I mean, you can see we started with this little small island, a tree. Now we have 12 saplings. We are gathering dirt up, and we're going to make it to this place today. I think what I'm going to do is put some trees on either side. So you just come chop down the trees, walk right over, trade. And now we have a cow. So we are getting a good bit of animal spawns in. And we're going to go ahead. He won't eat the grass, but we're going to go ahead and use him for a food source since we know we've got 2 sheep penned up. And I'm assuming we've got some seeds here. The only thing we don't have is water. Maybe one of these other guys will trade us some water for something, and we can get us a wheat farm going. Maybe I'll try a hoe, but we all know that without water, things don't grow very well. But I may give it a try anyway. And we're, like you say, we're continuing to work here. We're expanding outwards. Eventually, this will become a big square, and there's a, I'll call it a tree farm, but it's not really a tree farm like an automatic redstone farm. But one of the first things I ever learned in Minecraft was how to set up an area to plant trees and make it easy to harvest them. You just set them up in rows. You can just go down the row, knocking the trees down, grabbing the saplings and replanting them. And my axe broke. And it makes it easier having them all in one space. Do it on normal worlds. Definitely for the Skytrade map, it's going to make it easier having them all in one spot. But it's just something that I learned early on from one of the very first people that showed me how to play Minecraft, and it's just something I've always done. Set up what I call a tree farm, just to make it easy and accessible to different types of wood. It looks like for this right now, all we've got are the oak trees. I'm not sure if we'll be able to trade to get different kinds of saplings and different things down the road. We will see. But if so, that's the good thing about the tree farm. You can just go down a couple of rows and put one kind of tree. The next few rows, put a different kind of tree. The next few rows, a different kind of tree. And as you replant them, you just have a convenient place to go grab some wood from. And it makes things a little easier. I mean, in a normal Minecraft world, you can just run around and chop trees down and replant them basically where you cut them down from. But most everybody that plays the game and is, runs a world or just plays survival, they do usually set up all kinds of different farms for food. We gather animals up and breed them up for different things. Of course, you get wool from sheep and leather from cows to make your books and get your bookcases for enchanting tables and things like that. So we're going to keep going. Try to quit breaking in and out so much. Again, I'm very new to this. This is my first ever video series. I have put a few videos up, Minecraft videos up before on YouTube. I've since deleted them. They were not very good. The quality was not very good. The subject matter was not very good. And so again, your comments would be much appreciated. If I cut scene too much, or if I ramble too much and talk about things that aren't relevant to what I'm doing, or if you guys would rather see me build more rather than just seeing the end result, definitely let me know that in the comments. Anything that you can do to help me make the channel better and make the content better for you guys, because I'm doing this for you guys, so you can get a different look from a different player. There's so many players out there right now doing Minecraft videos. Of course, you've got the big guys like the Hermitcraft guys and all that they do on their server. Of course, they play the Java version. Not many people out there have a world like that they have multiple players doing what the Hermitcraft guys are doing on the console version. It would be a dream come true for me to get a crew of people together and do something similar to that for console. Of course, we don't have a lot of the features and a lot of the ability to manipulate worlds and different things that you can do in the Java version, but I enjoy the console version. It's just what I learned to play on, and it's what I still play on. And I've never really messed around with the PC version or the Java version. I don't know if I would like using a keyboard and a mouse. I'm sure I could get used to it, but again, I like my Xbox One. I like my controller, and I'm an old man set in my ways, as you can see from my character. I'm old. I have to wear glasses, and I probably need to put some gray hair in here and everything. But for now, like I say, we're going to keep going, and you guys leave your comments down below on what you think so far. Don't hold back. Tell me what you really think. I can take it. I'm a big boy, so honest feedback is the only way I'm going to get better at what I do. If I know what I'm doing wrong, then I can stop doing that and try to make things a little better. So We'll be okay, and we're back. And as you can see, we've got our base in now. So this will be what we build on top of. And I've already went ahead and laid out some of the dirt. So this will kind of be the pattern that we lay the dirt out on. These cobblestone fence posts are where I'm going to put dirt blocks, and then we will put them on a 3 wide. So you got 3 between here, 3 between here. It'll be 3 here, and then we'll put another one here. So this will give us a little over, I think it'll be a 10 by 13 when we finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 by 13. So let's give it a 10 by 13, which would be 130 trees if my math is correct. So that would be plenty of trees to harvest. 130, you get 5 or 6 wood out of a tree. And what we'll do is when we get our rows finished, we'll go up above the dirt blocks, 10 blocks, and put in some rows of cobblestone, and that will keep us from getting the big derpy trees that grow up and all the limbs grow out and you have to go up in it, get all the wood out of the leaves, and that way you can just run down the road, chop them down, come down the next road, chop them down, and so forth and so on, without having to climb up in those big trees and get all the wood. So we'll put an edge around this. We'll put a wall around it so it's safe. I haven't fell off yet, thank goodness. If I do, I'll make sure to record it so you guys can see my first death. We have had some mobs spawning in. When I was putting this side over here in, had 3 or 4 creepers, a couple of skeletons, some spiders before I got some torches down. But got plenty of torches now, so we shouldn't have any more mobs spawning in. But I did have a zombie villager spawn in, so I'm hoping down the road somehow we can get some gold. We've got apples already, so if we can get some gold, get a brew stand set up, start getting some sugar cane, hopefully we can get some spider eyes and fermented spider eyes, make some potion of weaknesses. You guys see where I'm going with this. We can turn a zombie villager into a villager. If we get a couple of villagers, maybe we can build us an iron farm. We can start getting some iron going, set up some trading. You guys know how the villagers work, and if you don't, if you're new to Minecraft, I would suggest going out and looking at some videos on villagers or reading up on the wiki. These villagers are in the game. They are part of the game, for the trading. But if we can turn some zombie villagers into regular villagers, we can get some librarians. There's all kind of villagers you can trade back and forth with different things. A farmer will buy stuff from you and give you emeralds. Then you take the emeralds and trade with the other villagers to get tools, armor, enchanted books to put on your tools and armor, and different things like that. So, but we're going to continue building with this. And when we get all of our trees in and get our whole wall, our safety wall in around, and get our thing up top to keep the trees from growing big, we will be back and let you see how it looks. I'm twerking, in case you guys are wondering. I'm twerking. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Twerk, twerk, twerk. So I said I wanted to end this episode by giving you guys a quick look around of Diptopia. My buddy popped in right there at the end that was harvesting some of the trees. Dippy1605 is his gamer tag. This is his realm that he hosts. This is I think the 3rd world that he's built with a group of people. The core group has stayed the same throughout the 3 worlds, but there's been other players that come and go and do different things. But this world is, I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm going to try to do a quick fly around. There's no way I can show you everything just right here on the spawn map. Now remember, this is just the spawn area. This is where people spawn in here. There are players that have branched out into other parts of the world and built just really amazing things. But I'm going to do a quick fly around of, I'm going to try. I'm not good with these elytra. I haven't used them a lot. There we go. So you have a dragon up here in the sky. Remember, this is all done in survival, and these are some of the skins for some of the main builders, the admins and the core group of people here, so that you see on the outer ring here. But this is the spawn building. This is the spawn building. And will try to get in as much as I can here. And this is a awesome build here. Flying through some snow. And here we have the multi-layer, I call it spacecraft build. This thing is amazing. This is done by Mr. Ender Chicken. I think now it's Chicken Strips is his gamer tag. The cathedral here was done by Chronic, another one of the core builders, admin moderator team. He also has a Hogwarts on this map he's recreated, and it is amazing, trust me. Maybe down the road I can feature it in one of the videos, just do a video just a walkthrough of Hogwarts. I mean, this guys is just amazing to me that people can build things. Just these player skins are amazing to me, but this ship, look at this thing. This is amazing. Village breeder down there, little small tree farm. I mean, and when you start branching out to some of the other builds that people have left the main area and started doing, it's incredible. And it's all done in survival. There was no creative. This world still has achievements. It's a pretty nice little tree over here. Inspired by the tree out of Avatar. Uh-oh. Hit the tree. Okay, we got it. So you can see that there's been a lot of work gone into this world. Achievements are still active, so that's how you know it's never been in creative, because once you switch a game over to creative, you lose the ability to get achievements. And this is what's possible in Minecraft, guys. It's your imagination. If you can imagine it, you want to put the time in, you can build it. Have the bat signal in the sky. Wayne Manor here. Tennis court. I'm sure there's a bat cave underneath there somewhere. But so that's just a quick fly through of the spawn area of Diptopia. Another nice tree. And I have a project that I'm working on in this world myself. Hopefully also down the road, if the channel goes good and I keep doing videos, we can do a walkthrough of what I'm doing and give you guys kind of a little peek at what my mega build is going to be for this world. So this is the map of the spawn area. You can see everything we just kind of flew over. It shows up on the map as you build it. And like I say, guys, I love this game. I love the creative aspect of it. Sometimes when you just want to just chill out, do nothing, don't think, you can go down into the mines and just mine. You don't have to worry about anything. Or you can build, you can help other people on a collaborative build. Sky's the limit, pretty much. And these are all the farms. This world's set up so when you come in, you have access to tree farms, pretty much everything in the game. You got some villagers to trade with to get some things going. Wheat, sugar cane. I mean, they really set this up good as far as when you come in, you don't need to do anything. You can just go right to work and start building, stake you out a piece of property somewhere, and go for it. But again, this is a world that he allows people to come into once they've proven themselves in one of the recruitment realms. Currently, he's working on a new one. I'm helping him do that. We also have the map that I'm featuring in my videos, the Skytrade map. He also has a Skytrade map that he's maybe going to open up as a recruitment realm, but we'll see. So got pumpkins, got all kind of stuff here. It's just it's incredible. Well, not all the redstone's working apparently. Something's broken, but you're supposed to just hit that. It pops up all the pumpkins. You just run down through here and pick them up, so it's kind of automatic. So different layers. You can see all the different layers up there. It's incredible, guys. I mean, it just amazes me that people can build certain things, the ideas that they come up with. Big giant hole down there. Don't know what's going on down there. Like I said, it's a work in progress. They're still working on it. This has been going for about 2 years now. It'll probably continue to go on until who knows when. Um, but if you guys like the video, just please click the like button down below. Uh, if you want to, subscribe to the channel. Like I say, it's a brand new channel for me. I'm a brand new YouTuber. I did some editing on some of the earlier scenes earlier, and I know I'm going to have to up my game on my audio. I hear a lot of wind noise in my microphone, so maybe a new microphone will help. And uh, there was some audio issues early on, but I couldn't go back and re-record it. I don't quite know how to do a voiceover yet, so just bear with me, guys. Leave me some feedback down below and tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong. And until the next episode, we will see you guys. So